considering the University of London International Program and the EMFS's bouquet that our students study, they end up studying the LSE curriculum as it is taught at London School of Economics, right? So is there, from the fact of studying this curriculum in part of the UCAS system and the UOL system, does it give them more credibility? Does it give their applications for master's applications at the end of the third year here more credibility compared to other Indian university students' applications?
Absolutely, yes.
And can you substantiate the basis? I mean, how does the pecking order work at LSE? What are the kind of parameters they look at in order to say for sure that this is what they want to give more weightage compared to an Indian university application?
Well, a selector in any department is going to be looking for confidence, for evidence in an application that gives them confidence that the student in question has relevant and acceptable degree qualifications and courses to join the school. If the student has studied in the University of London programme, as you already intimated there, they followed very similar curricula to that we would be teaching at LSE ourselves. So if the student has got acceptable grades, we can feel very confident that not only have they covered the right material prior to joining us, but they're also of the right calibre to do well at the school. They'd be able to cope with our graduate level study. So if one compares a University of London student with a student from another Indian institution, a student who meets the entry requirements, and I need to emphasise that, but who meets the entry requirements would be a competitive applicant, and they would have an edge over students from institutions whose curriculum we're less familiar with.
Right. So would you call the intermediary, the UOL undergraduate program, as a sort of pre-screening that LSE really values?
We certainly value it, and of course the curriculum is one that we are preparing and we are examining those degrees which we're the lead college of. So I wouldn't personally use the word pre-screening because it doesn't operate in that way, but it does provide a selector with that confidence and reassurance that a good student in this system will probably, likely, do well at LSE as well. And a good student from the University of London programmes, international programmes, would be very competitive in the application process.
I mean, what is it about this curriculum that would make or would lend this confidence to the evaluator? What is in this curriculum that adds so much weightage?
The content to start with. We know that what is being covered is applicable to what we are going to be looking for in a successful graduate applicant. But then the demands we make, the academic demands made upon a student through this curriculum, are perhaps different to what might be experienced at other universities. So the way your students are thinking, the way they're having to analyse and critique and study quite independently, very similar to what we would be demanding of our students and certainly what's expected of graduate students. So that gives them that bit of an edge over those coming from different backgrounds, which maybe aren't quite as focused.
Right. Thank you so much.